Hello, my name is Captain Terry Ellison, and I'm an officer of the Salvation Army here in Duluth, Minnesota, along with my husband Brian, who you will hear from in a few minutes. Thank you for tuning in. I wanted to tell you a little bit about what goes on within the walls here at the Salvation Army, maybe more than you even knew. As officers of the Salvation Army, we are administrators and pastors. You may not know this, but the Salvation Army is a church. We meet every week on Sundays at 11 o'clock. Anybody is welcome to join. And we have programs for men and women and a Wednesday afternoon youth program. Sometimes in life, you just need somebody to walk alongside you and help you sort through some of the problems that you're having and how to get from the situation that you're in to maybe a goal that you have set. Other services that we have that you may be familiar with are housing, emergency assistance, and a Monday through Friday feeding program. Our Monday through Friday feeding program is so much more than just a full belly. Oftentimes it fills a need for social interaction. People come here, they love the food, they know Nan, the cook, and they look forward to different dishes that she has. Going beyond just the Monday through Friday lunch, sometimes the need for food goes a little bit more into the home. The bare cupboards need to be filled. So we have a food pantry as well as a medical food pantry. The medical food pantry is important. It's the only one in the Duluth area, and it serves those who are on a special doctor-restricted diet. Our housing program is top-notch. We have several case managers that work one-on-one with families who may have a variety of problems that have led them to the point where they're going to face homelessness or they currently are homeless. Our emergency assistance helps people in the Duluth area when they may face a situation where they need help with their rent or their water or utilities are about to be shut off. There are many times when a person is right on the verge of becoming homeless, but receiving a little bit of assistance can help them to bridge that gap and remain in their own apartment or home. So this gym is not just used for basketball. As you can see, it is filled with toys and food. Christmas time, this place is alive with workers filling orders for applications of families that are looking for a little extra assistance at Christmas time. Maybe they just need a little more food in their cupboard to have that Christmas dinner, or they're in need of some assistance to put some toys under the tree for their children. The Salvation Army is a well-known name for helping people, but we could not do what we do without the willingness and resources of our volunteers. So if you have helped in any way, ringing a bell or bringing in toys or food at Christmas time or throughout the year, we want to thank you. And if you find yourself in a situation where you could use help, do not hesitate to call.
White, playing defense, girls. Good job, Gabby. All right, Luke, back on defense. Back on defense, Luke, back up. Back defense, everybody, defense. Go, Lizzie. Find your person, find your person. Good job. Look at Buddy. Good job, Lizzie. Yeah, nice job. Good job. Good job. Go, go, get your Okay, staying on defense, White. Get in front of your girl. Get in front of your girl. All right, spread out. Spread out. Spread out. Blue, spread out. Spread out. Let it go, let it go. Help it out, help it out.
Pass before you go.
Head up, Ellen.
behind that blue line. Behind her. She's going to shoot 2 times. So just relax.
Go! Okay, spread out. Doesn't matter who takes it, just spread out. Get that hustle down here, ladies. Let's go, let's go. Spread out, spread out. Keep dribbling, bro, keep dribbling. Let him pick, guys, let him pick. Hustle down, ladies, hustle down. Who do you have? Who do you have? Find your person. If there's a pick, get ready to switch.
Hey, we hope you enjoyed that RBA game. We're so happy that you and your family are with us. I've been able to have a very good experience with basketball. I grew up with basketball. Started in 3rd or 4th grade. I don't remember exactly which grade, and all the way through high school. All my friends, we were all basketball players. I was able to learn just amazing things: teamwork, just a good competition, discipline. Well, one of the things that encourages me so much about our program and the RBA is that if we go beyond the competition, we go beyond just the discipline and all of those things that are good, but we take another step towards character with marks of excellence, self-control, and kindness, and patience, and those types of things. I remember as I grew up and as I was playing, I remember looking up to the players that were older than me, and so the opportunity for our kids to actually be involved with older kids, varsity kids that are playing, is incredible. In many cases, I'm sure it's inspiring enough that would push them to continue to try, to continue to work, to continue to dribble better, to shoot better, and all of those things. This is a good opportunity to say thank you to our coaches. They don't have to do this. For them to be able to speak into young people's lives is incredible. As I mentioned before, I have played basketball, and I remember growing up through the ranks and being so excited to play eventually in my junior and senior year for my coach, for the coach that I looked up to. So we understand at RBA that coaches have an incredible opportunity to speak into young people's lives. Our coaches, we're proud of them, and we want them to understand how important their role is, that they can actually walk alongside parents and other RBA staff and even the refs, that we can learn just how important the marks of excellence are. Even how important it is to win and lose, and to win well, but also to lose well too. So we are forever grateful to the coaches. They continue to make an impact, and we understand that there are RBA kids that will want to be coaches in the future. I'm convinced that that the young people through RBA are going to be able to learn life skills. They're going to learn things that will impact them and affect them on into adulthood. Discipline is very, very important. Sportsmanship is extremely important. Winning well or losing well, all of those things, as of course along with teamwork, all of those things are so critical to not just RBA and playing basketball, but when they get older and when they get out into the real world, as they say. And that's what we take a lot of joy in knowing, that these kids are not just playing basketball, they are learning life skills. They're learning what it will be like, or what it can be like as an adult.
Because it's fun. Because I love to play sports. I played baseball, and now I wanted to do basketball. Because I like it. I play because it's fun and I really like it. Because I love it. Because I like basketball and it's really fun. Because it's fun and it's a sport, and my dad is coaching, so that's really fun. I play basketball because it's really fun, and I love working as a team and playing this awesome game. I play basketball because it's fun, and I think every kid should play. It's just like something fun to do. It's fun to play with all my friends.
I'm coaching because my girls enjoy it, so they have a lot of fun doing it. So it's fun to be around the girls and be able to do activities with them.
I'm coaching Salvation Army this year to try to teach the kids a little bit about how to play basketball, and also to be good people and be good citizens.
Just like working with kids. Getting older these days, so in order to stay involved with basketball, coach kids, my son, and friends of ours, so keeps me young at heart. Anyways, young at heart.
I'm coaching because my daughter's playing, and because I love basketball, and because I love working with little girls in particular. I've got a lot of them at my house, my daughters, and I just want to see them come to love basketball, have fun doing it, and get better.
I think it's great to be in the community and to see the girls. I wanted to help coach out with RBA. I saw they had a need, and I thought it'd be a fun opportunity.
I coach because it's an opportunity just to pass on things that I learned and that were told to me when I was being coached, and just to see the kids grow. And I think from the beginning of the year to the end of the year, seeing how far they come and how much they gel as a team is really rewarding.
To teach the game and help the players learn the game and have fun.
Oh, it's so much fun to see the kids progress, and they're great kids, and we just have a lot of fun.